Hello friends, hope you guys are doing well. So today we're playing as Wraith again. Having a lot of fun with him. I did change up my build a little bit, you guys will see that in just a moment. This is a pretty interesting trial. The survivors are all solo queues. They all know, this took actually a little bit to actually get into the trial. A lot of people kept leaving and coming back, which is fine, it happens. I'm assuming they probably had something else to do, so it's alright. Yeah, honestly, pretty fun trial. They actually managed to counter my build pretty well, and you guys will definitely see that in this one. They actually did a really good job, especially with one certain perk that I will point out later in the video. I don't really talk about it too much in the video, but I do notice it at the end, which is pretty cool. This video can also widen your knowledge on a boon that can also help you guys out if you ever consider using it. But you guys will see in this one how that goes. So let's talk about said build. Similar to last time, we have Make Your Choice, Nowhere to Hide, Floods of Rage, and Pop Goes a Weasel. Very similar to last time, except we're not bringing Overcharge, we're bringing Floods of Rage. Pretty good perk, honestly, just in general, and it helps us out with Make Your Choice, kind of telling us where the survivors are going after they get unhooked, or at least the one that is, exposed. So Make Your Choice, I categorize it under I categorize it under pressure and fear, just to, whenever you're near the survivor that has Make Your Choice activated on them, it makes them pretty wary and kind of makes them take less risks, so, it helps out a little bit. Nowhere to Hide, it just helps out with information every single time we kick a generator. Floods of Rage, anytime they get unhooked, if Make Your Choice activated on them, or if I have two people on the hook and Make Your Choice activates on one of them, we'll be able to see which one it is, hopefully that they're both on a scorch hook, of course. And Floods of Rage just helps out with information anytime a survivor gets unhooked. It works out pretty well with Make Your Choice. Honestly, I pair them two together, because any single time you hook a survivor, or whenever they're unhooked, both of these perks activate, so I think it works out pretty well. And finally, we have Pop Goes a Weasel, of course, my favorite regression perk. Nowhere to Hide and Pop Goes a Weasel, of course, go together. Anytime we kick a generator that has Pop activated, it'll use Pop and Nowhere to Hide, and we also use Nowhere to Hide a lot too. You could change up this build a lot, honestly. You could change the Solid Butcher for Make Your Choice, or maybe a different Scorch Hook for instead of Floods of Rage, or maybe a different regression perk other than Pop Goes a Weasel. Pretty solid build overall, at least the one I like to use. So let's talk about the add-ons. The add-ons we're bringing are the same ones from last time. We're bringing Shadow Dance White, and we're also bringing the Bone Clapper. Shadow Dance, anytime we are inside cloak form, we kick anything we kick will be 40% faster, and also vaulting over windows as well. And also, Shadow Dance also works with Pop Goes a Weasel and Nowhere to Hide. Helps us out with kicking generators as well. Kind of gives us a little bit of a brutal strength in a way. So the Bone Clapper, any single time that we uncloak, every survivor is going to hear the wailing bell instead of just like wherever you exactly are. So it makes it a little difficult to discern exactly where the Wraith is. So it makes it a lot easier for us to get surprise attacks, especially if we like uncloak around walls and stuff like that when survivors are on generators. So unless they don't see us before that, pretty good add-on. Honestly, it's one of my favorite ones for him. Besides his Iridescent, the one where it doesn't make any noise, this is one of my favorite ones for the Wraith. I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy. Okay, Isle of Crows. Eyrie of Crows. I keep going with the wrong name. And also, man, it took forever to get into this trial. A lot of people quit, so it's alright. Okay, so I switched out Overcharge for Floods of Rage, because I think that would help us out a lot more when it comes to Make Your Choice, as long as nobody has Distortion, which could always be the case. Let's go to here. Steve. Pallet here? There it is not. How you doing, buddy? Interesting. I think we will hit him. No, Calm Spirit. Probably should have cloaked up before I did that. It's alright, though. Not the greatest when it comes to the Wraith, but I do try. Okay. Should probably get in front of him. Try to, at least. Ooh, that was smart. I thought he was going to double back. No window here. Probably going to hear a Gen go off, though. Good try, buddy. Let's look this way. Not too sure. Meg does have a flashlight, if I remember correctly. Need to be quick. We did give them enough time for two people to work on the same gen. There is somebody here. Hello. Ooh, okay. How you doing, buddy? Scared him there, I'm pretty sure. Why do you point? Oh, I don't know, you can do that. Hi. We're about to hear a scream in a second. That was Meg. Which way is she going? Meg is running. Okay, I see her. She's in the corner. She's with Steve. Steve might have Distortion. We did not see him. Hi, Bill. Well done. Let's get rid of this. Hi, Meg. She will drop it. Ooh, that was smart of her. Quick and quiet, and lithe. You're running out of time. I don't think we'll be able to instant down her. Also, because I have no clue where she went. She went to the main building. No, she's right here. Ooh, I wish that counted. It's alright. Hopefully Bill's over here. That's unfortunate. Ooh, that was good. Good job, Meg. This Meg's really good. Steve did just heal. Ooh, I already hooked Jake, actually. I don't really want to chase him. Where did Steve go? Ooh, I actually did manage to catch him off guard there a little bit. Sorry, buddy. Let's pick up quickly. Don't give Meg enough time to get a flashy save. I think I know where that boon is, if I were to assume. I don't want to hook him here, but it's alright. Oop. It looks like Jake healed on his own. Let's go in the main building. I think we can get him here. Bill screamed. That worked out. That was laggy as hell, but it worked out. I'd like to put him on a scorched hook. We need to be quick. I think I already know. I guess we'll see. If Bill, wow, I forgot his name. What's wrong with me? If Steve heals, it Bill's there underneath the hook. But I guess yep, they did heal. I don't see him. Did unhook. Oh, there's somebody. That's Meg, I think. Maybe they all have distortion. Or there is a boon that prevents auras being read, but... Hi, Bill. That really sucks. Hi. Did not get too much value out of make a choice, but that's alright. There's no pallet over here, buddy. Good try. I did hear movement behind me, but I'm not too sure if that was Meg. Still a little worried about her. She is somewhere. Wow, they finished that fast. Really, really solid team, honestly. They're playing really well. Really hope this gen does not get done in my face. I just saw Meg. She's over here. There she is. Ooh, don't take me back to main building. If she's gonna go for the rescue, I'm gonna leave her. Steve is right here. Hello. Hello, Meg. If I can get in front of that window. She does have quick and quiet, and she does also have lithe. She go upstairs? Yes, she did. Ooh, that was a mess up. No balance. Well, I mean, kind of weird if she did. There's a little bit of value out of make your choice. We can go back to Steve. We know where he is. If Bill's making another boon, that'll be interesting, but we know where that would be. We have a general idea of where he would be. We need to be quick, though, because let's see how much they've gotten done. Dang, got a lot of progress. Good job. There he is. Bill, you need to stop with that, buddy. Ooh, can you make it, Steve? No. Try though, buddy. Can appreciate the try. Bill might go for the rescue because he's closest, which is a bit unfortunate because Make a Choice won't do anything with him because he's injured. It's alright. Jake's right. Wow, good job. Well, down to 1 gen. We know which gen has the most progress. I think I did hear breathing, but let's go check on gens. Actually, I don't know where to put the boon. This has been touched. Meg is nearby. There goes her Lithe. There is a pallet here. Good job. She did that play well. She played that pretty well. This is still broken. Where's the last gen? They got a really good 3 gen. Bill is still injured. And his boon, is it over here? No. Oh yeah, you actually found another one. Hi, Meg. Okay, she makes it that pallet. Ooh. Close, though. I have no clue where Jake and Bill are. This can kind of help us out. Hopefully. So, everyone except for... I saw that. Let's just pretend like we didn't. Hey, buddy. That's why I couldn't find you. Smart. So, Bill will be exposed again, but it won't matter because he's injured. It's alright. Oh, looks like Meg decided to end it. I'll play Jake. Alright, Bill, it's just me and you, buddy. No offering. No offering for Shaq. I didn't know they even brought us here. Jeez, I was not paying attention. Well, Bill, good luck to you, buddy. This has progress on it. Also, I heard his boon. Oh, no, because Meg did this. Oh, I've never seen it in here before. And the doors are awful. Sorry, Bill. There you are. Where'd you get a flashlight? Good job, Bill. Sorry, Bill. I played you though, buddy. Oh, it was Bill that was not dead on hook. I thought it was Jake. Well, we'll play to everyone. Honestly, this is a pretty solid trial. They all did really well. I think something that Bill should not have been focusing on so much was totems, but it's alright. Yeah, MFT. Yeah, Shadow Step. Does this also... Any server with the mid-range... Have a scratch marks hidden. And auras, yes, yo. That's what I was focusing on, is the auras part. I was trying to remember if that was the Shadow Step. I don't remember if it was just Shadow Step or either one. I'll point it out in the video whenever I do talk about the hiding of auras, because I do know it was one of the boons. In the Circle of Healing, I'm not surprised about that. Let's see. Meg, we saw her quick and quiet. Saw her Lithe. Not surprised about Resilience. It's a good perk. I like Resilience, especially with no MT in that build. I like that. Kindred's pretty useless against Wraith, unfortunately. Who brought us here? Bill did. Okay. Well, honestly, I was thinking about giving him the door, but I don't like survivors that bring offerings to maps. Jake, we had Sprint Burst. Did we see that? Space in it. Maybe not. Hope it's alright. Deja Vu, good perk. Oh, Steve had the flip-flop build. Or Power Struggle. I keep calling it the wrong name. Or no, it's flip-flop. It's right there. Yeah, interesting. We'll play to all of them, honestly. For all of them, so every single one of these is, they're all solo queues, because the whole entire time I was inside of the pre-trial start, it was stinking. Everyone kept leaving and joining back, so it took a lot longer to get into this trial than it normally does. But yeah, so well played to all of them. Honestly, for all being kind of on their own, well played to all of them. They all played pretty well. I think Bill just really shouldn't have been making so many boons, but it's okay. It is what it is. Yeah, we'll play to all of them. I don't think we got too much value out of our build. Maker Choice did okay. Nowhere to Hide. They definitely countered this, and I think with Floods of Rage, I think Shadow Step also countered that as well. And Pop is just good in general, so managed to get some pretty good use out of that. Yeah, well played to everyone. That was a pretty fun trial. Hello friends, hope you guys are doing well. So yeah, that was pretty rough, honestly. I played really bad, and I barely used any of my perks, and honestly that whole trial was just a mess. I don't play as a Wraith too often, and honestly I like to get better with him, but this was definitely a pretty rough trial. Honestly, I didn't really use his ability too well. I could have blocked windows when I could have. I think the only time I really did use his ability well is when I blocked the window from the Meg that was exposed when she went to main building, but other than that, I did pretty bad. I was considering making this video how not to play as a Wraith, but honestly I am so inexperienced when it comes to the Wraith that I don't think I'll be able to make a video to actually do justice and actually like talk about what I did wrong. There's a lot of things I did wrong, but it's something to learn from. I do plan on playing as him very soon. I'm not too sure when that'll be. I'm kind of hoping in the next couple of videos I'll try him again, but I need to do a lot better because that wasn't good. I got stunned a lot. My perks were also another thing is the perks I chose were really bad. Floods of Rage is good for certain killers, not for the Wraith. I use Floods of Rage with the Executioner or Pyramid Head. Works out really well with him because he has an ability that can use Floods of Rage like correctly. The Wraith cannot. The only time you can really use it is when kind of like, I think the only time I really used it well is when I didn't even use it then. It was Nowhere to Hide. When I kicked the generator and I hit the Bill when he just got unexposed. That was like the only time I really used my aura reading perks pretty well. But yeah, it's definitely something that I definitely need to work on. It's definitely what perks I decided to choose because honestly I could have run with Sloppy Butcher or even Save the Best for Last. There's multiple other options I could have used that would have been a lot better than what I chose. So it's something that also to think about as well. But either way, I hope this was at least enjoyable to watch. I hope you guys are able to get something out of this, and if not, if you guys have any questions in the comments about it, I would love to answer your guys' questions. At least I'll try my best to. Again, I don't play as Wraith too well, but I do see a couple things I could have done better. I would like to try this again, but I still wanted to upload this video just to kind of show, just to kind of like, you know, kind of like a PSA to be careful of what perks you bring into a trial, because you could be bringing completely useless stuff. Pop Goes Weasel's good, Nowhere to Hide's good. Make Your Choice can be hit or miss. It was pretty miss for us on this trial, unfortunately, but we have our moments with Make Your Choice, and every perk is inconsistent. I've had a couple trials where I only used Pop 4 times, only used it twice. Still managed to win, but it's kind of weird how that works. But definitely this one I could use a lot more value off of my perks. So, something to think about. With Floods of Rage, it's pretty difficult for the Wraith to really use, because you kind of need to be fast with the Wraith. He's not exactly a bad killer to a certain degree. His add-ons help him out a lot, but you really need to have that pressure up consistently, and the Wraith can't really do that. He's good at making map distance. That's not a problem at all. It's just the pressure of actually hitting survivors and downing them. I think what really helps out with the Wraith, which is kind of sad, is that once all the pallets are gone, he's pretty strong at that point, but if you have like a really super strong window, it makes it pretty difficult, unless you're able to get in front of them, like kind of how I did with the Meg there in the main building. But those are just my thoughts. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions on this. Again, I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you want to see more, consider subscribing. I make better content than this usually. At least personally, I feel like I did a pretty bad job. But still, at least wanted to show my faulties, just to show, you know, that it's good to learn from your mistakes. And if you liked the video, please leave a like. Help support the channel as well. Check out my Instagram if you guys want to. Link in the description. I just post updates on there whenever I'm uploading and stuff like that. So if you want to check that out, links down there. And yeah, I want to thank you again so much for watching. I really do appreciate every single one of you. And I hope to see you in the next one. Stay safe out there, friends.